talk through your stereo. Get you through any scenario. So bump this in your headset. You ain't even gotta take a drug test. Footwork, but I'ma go. Footwork, but I'ma go.
Hey, so it's Natasha and Jenna checking in on one Pratchetssssss podcast.
Y'all already know what's about to come up next.
Each and every Monday.
What's the first thing? What is the first thing?
You know we gotta motherfucking get the vent out the way. We got to get the vent out the way.
Listen, if you just started your job today and they ain't got your paperwork together,
just quit. Don't even, just quit. Just tell them, look, don't even worry about it. I got another job offer. Don't do it. Don't do it.
And we know deep down inside you don't. But don't let them try your life like that.
Yes, because your first check is not gonna be right. But if today your last day,
you better head to the unemployment office, baby.
Yes. Hey, listen, don't quit. Do anything.
Let them fire you, bro, so you get that check,
Get
bro.
your unemployment check. And listen, don't do anything in regards to performance because you're not getting unemployment.
And don't go beat nobody up.
Please don't do that.
Man, guess what happened to me at work today?
What the hell is going on around here?
I'm gonna need a new job if these folks don't quit playing with me. Or
How the hell you gonna get fired on your day off?
Where's some funeral music at? What's a good funeral song?
Oh, I seen a video.
Although we've come.
That's the one. That's the main one.
Oh, what's another? It's not. What song? Bone Thugs and Harmony. What's their Meet me at the crossroads.
You won't be lonely.
Yeah.
That's another one. So slow death to termination. we need a playlist for that.
Before you get fired, before you get let go.
Right. Well, you know it's coming.
That'll be the first song.
Before you get
the Beyonce version. You baby.
Cause they finna have a party when your ass is gone.
Before they let go of you.
I see JJ comedian coming up with a parody with that.
Right. But yeah, it's like, why is it a slow death determination? Like, that right there is a mindfuck.
Yeah, because you know you fucked up. You
Yeah.
know you fucked up.
You
And
know
it's
you
your
fucked up.
last leg. But you don't know when they gonna do it. You don't know if they gonna care. You don't know if, like, dang. Like,
And you trying to figure out if the other jobs you apply for gonna come through before they fire your ass.
Right?
So you in limbo.
Because you've been applying.
So I'm
Right,
glad
you
you
been
said
applying.
that. So my question is, are you looking for a job? Like, how do you know you should be looking for a job?
I think when you know you done had a couple meetings.
Is it the first written warning? Then you like, oh hell, let me go start get my application together? Or you like, nah, I'm straight. And then like,
I know when my strikes start adding up, I'm like, you know what? They probably ain't gonna take this too much longer. My ass have been late.
Yup.
And then half-assing at work. So I'm like, okay.
Yeah.
Let me find
once
something
you start
else.
being late and they make it acceptable, then
Right.
you start half-assing.
Yeah.
Then once you start half-assing, now lunch you finna be late.
Yeah.
Right.
And
Then
then that's
you
when
finna
you
be
get...
you get disrespectful.
Yeah.
It's disrespectful.
Especially when you have, like, your management, like, they cool and, like, okay, you not that, you still a millennium.
Right.
So, you be like, bruh, get it together.
You only been here 6 months.
Get it.
Right.
You ain't never coming back from lunch on time.
When your coworkers start talking to you like,
Yeah,
bro,
bro, you need to get it together, bro.
it's looking a little bad, man.
Yeah.
They wanted me to say something to you. I didn't want to say anything, but
Right.
you know.
They're trying
Right.
to save your job.
Right.
They're trying to save your job.
Man, ain't nobody told you that shit. Get away from me.
Bitch ass.
That, they used to piss me off, dog. You just mad because I'm doing it and you
You
can't.
ain't.
Right.
Right. Because you ain't get caught. Yeah.
And they don't even kill. They ain't even paying me no mind because my
Right.
numbers is straight.
Right.
That be the only thing
Yeah.
they be killing them. My numbers be straight, but I do whatever the fuck I want. So I'm emailing them at 9 o'clock. So they're at 8. Hey, I'm still in traffic. Like, you supposed to be here at 8. Why is you reaching out to us at 9? What is really going on?
What's the deal?
Yeah. But
if you're a good worker, if you do what you're supposed to do,
but that's why it be
away.
a slow death termination.
Because like, bro, I was doing this all before. Y'all ain't say nothing. Now y'all want to say something. Or if you get a new manager and you doing the same thing, and the manager like, nah, bro.
I done had a manager before. She cried when she fired me.
For real.
Cried.
It was just hard to let you go.
Hard to let me go. Like, she loved me, but she knew, like, damn, boy, yeah, just
you making me look horrible.
Too many times.
I seen that happen. Like, a manager cried because they both from the same city.
Yeah.
They was close. Like,
and the thing is,
and she had to fire him.
Right.
Because if she didn't fire him,
they wouldn't let her go.
They wouldn't let her ass go.
Oh, no, let me tell you.
She cried.
So I was working at the gym, right? And at the front desk, you know what I'm saying? The whole little gym, almost like LA Fitness type shit. Mm-hmm. And I would be late to open the gym. And they had workout classes that was like, at the time, the gym was supposed to be open.
Right, so they said outside waiting on you.
Oh my God, it was so many times I pulled up and folks were working out outside, the training, and redid the whole regimen. To be suited towards outside. I'm like, oh my God. The trainers started getting my numbers. They started calling me to wake me up. Jay, where you at, bro? I'm like, oh, no.
But let's back this up. So can you tell me what was going through your mind? Or did you feel remorseful when you walked in, like, or was it really like?
I did feel bad when I realized she was crying while she was firing me.
But no, some of those times that you were late.
Oh yeah, I kind of felt bad about that too.
Like when you pulled up.
Because I was cool with the trainers. I was cool with everybody, so it was like, I'm like, dang, let me just hurry. I'm gonna hurry up and run in and cut all the lights on. Y'all be ready about 5 minutes. Trust me. I'm gonna just cut everything on.
Maybe one of them gyms that take 10 minutes for lights to cut on.
Big gym.
Right. It's just give me 2 seconds. I'm so sorry.
That nigga pants ain't buckled up. He brought
I ain't brushed my teeth. Ain't did nothing.
But I'm saying, so you driving from home to work and you ain't like panicking or nothing, or you just like, shit, I'm gonna get there when I get there.
No, I got that thing on 2 wheels. I'm flying. But I'm like, dang, it is what it is. Because the thing, the gym opened up too early. That's my thing. It opened up at 5 a.m. So I got to be there at 4:30. That's just crazy.
No, I get it.
Disrespectful.
I get it. If folks be out there too.
Oh, they be out there.
They be out there.
The ones they get their workout before they go to work. The whole 9.
JJ said it was too early for me.
Too early.
But yeah, that's low enough determination, and then your manager acting funny. You know what I'm saying?
Like
they taking duties from you, and
or they acting extra nice and they know you about to get fired.
Do they?
Yes, bruh, not to me because I ain't never been fired before, but I've seen it happen. Like you being all super nice, hey, all this extraness, bro. You about to fire me, like.
They're trying to overcompensate.
Yeah, like
I agree. Well, they trying to feel your temperature too, like. Is this the type that have a shootout if I let them go?
Right.
Or like,
Right.
Are we gonna be cool? Can we just walk away from it?
Or my tires gonna be slashed when I go outside?
What's that temperament? Let me see what Shawty talking about, because she look a little cray. Let me see.
She might can go there.
And if you ain't figured that out in 6 months,
right,
it's your fault.
You gonna learn.
Yeah, because I don't know. The longest slow death termination I had, they didn't even terminate me. They allowed me to leave. It was probably like 6 years.
Ah, that was a good slow down.
Oh yeah, that shit happened. That shit happened, yeah. Mine was like 2, and I resigned before they was gonna fire me.
Right.
So I can never be a teller again at Wells Fargo, but I mean,
I knew it was. Yeah. It was supposed to come a lot of times.
Yeah.
It was one. I wasn't even think about my job when I was the leasing consultant.
That bitch done had 30 million jobs.
Bruh, for real. I
no
just thought about it. That lady fired me, y'all. And I cried my way out the fire. And she was like, you know what, Tasha, you right.
Oh,
I felt my job, y'all. This shit ended up firing me again. And I was like, it's me. I got so much going on. Like, I'm just telling her. And then a month later, I was like, I'm out. And then rolled that bit out because I had to move out because I was living there for free.
Oh, yeah.
Then it took me 2 months to move out. I was like, I'm about to go because I was living rent free. But I would ride that bit out. I needed my rent free, so I cried. I forgot about that.
That was you really crying about.
I was crying. I was like,
crying about that
rent. Shambles.
Bitch ain't going through nothing.
Nathaniel.
They just stressed about little niggas, so but she ain't going through nothing.
Rent was too free, and I was like, Tasha, it's time.
She out here living a life.
It's showtime.
When you got your own spot rent free, that hit different.
It was showtime. I was like, man, we got to say this job right now. I don't know what you got going on right now, but she firing you, and so it's time. Like, whatever you got to do.
Right, turn
right
it
now.
on.
Right now.
Action. Action.
Cry. She thinking about stuff that happened last year, something can make her cry.
I'm all types of sorry.
Time for the
Man,
waterworks.
life was just
It's not coming
horrible.
down. I can't believe you did that, bro.
I done called HR, and HR gonna tell me, go read the handbook.
Ugh, glad boy. Fuck you, man. Ugh, get the fuck out of me. Ugh, little girl.
I can't stand coming up to the office.
We're sorry. You have reached a number that has been disconnected or is no longer in service.
We're gonna put up a PSA for Sunny Purdue. Sunny to the office.
Sunny to the front, please.
Yes, can we get Sunny up front? Because we got to talk about this.
We sure
Let me
did.
tell these folks what we need to talk to him about.
Man, let's talk about Southern States minimum wage.
Yes.
Georgia, come to the front.
Georgia.
So the minimum wage, did you know the minimum wage in Georgia has remained $5.15 an hour?
Yeah, a lot of people don't know that because the federal law, of course, is $7.25.
Girl, never have I ever agreed to anything that was $5. Well, I lied. Cheddars. When I was in undergrad for a week. And I thought they were playing, girl, but I saw my, because they pay you like $2 and some change, and it said you to make tips. Girl, I thought they were playing. I said goodbye.
That fools, I thought they were playing. I'm done.
Yes, I was in undergrad.
Yeah, I never worked a job for $5.15.
Girl, at all. So the wage doesn't affect most workers since it's below federal minimum wage, like you said, it's $7.25.
Mm-hmm.
But keeping a low minimum wage on the books, even so as not usual in the South, for Georgia, it says it includes other states, include Louisiana, Mississippi, that don't have minimum wage laws at all.
Wow.
Yep. So a professor at UGA said that the belief in low-cost workers creates the best business climate.
Wow.
Which I do not believe.
Wow.
And then it says in Massachusetts, I think I said that right, a single adult in Fulton County would not need to earn more than $12 an hour to pay the daily expenses like food or childcare.
Wow. So that's $7 difference. So basically, they're saying that nobody in Georgia making $5.15 can survive right now.
Well, that too, and I feel like the professor at UGA basically, according to his work, is saying like the lower wages creates happier.
Yeah, and that's why a lot of companies like Charbroil was in Columbus, of course, Columbus, Georgia, for a long time because the wages were super, super low. But then Georgia changed their taxation on benefits, and so he shipped his shit overseas.
Somewhere else.
Well, guess who's been back for the last couple of years? Charbroil came back. So it's just like here, because it's still very, very, very industrial based in Georgia.
And it's the South.
Yes, I think. We still cotton picking.
Yeah.
Basically, like we still making wages.
And
cotton
two, I
picking.
think people in America, believe it or not, really do. Especially like the conservatives, they care where you manufacture your product.
Yes.
If they learn you don't make it in US or God forbid you make it in China or somewhere, all of a sudden they stop shopping. So I'm pretty sure their decline in sales had to do with something bringing it back.
I'm sure. And I'm sure the quality of it too.
Absolutely, because they probably get cheaper products out there overseas, which aren't as sustainable.
Yep. So it's crazy. It is very crazy that Georgia is still behind in regards to minimum wage. I don't think we've even...
That's slave money. I'm not working anywhere for $5.
Yes.
I mean, sorry for anybody who is making $5.15, but you need a new job.
Yes, but the thing is, I think we have got to raise the red flag and say, Sunny Purdue, we need you to start thinking about this. We need to get our state representatives to start looking into...
Look at the cost of living in Atlanta alone.
Yes.
Like, I was just talking to about somebody.
$12.
The rent in Atlanta for a one bedroom is on average like $1,200.
Yep, it is.
On average. So you're telling me, what am I going to do with $5.15 when my rent...
$5.15 times...
Girl, I might not be a mathematician, but it don't add up.
That sounds like it's about $50 a day.
Girl.
50 times 5 is 250.
That's 10 hours. Just for you to pay rent.
Is $1,000 a month.
Just for you to pay rent. We're not even talking about the gas to get to job. Don't even go out in Atlanta because everybody.
Well, if you live in the city, you go to a MARTA, so you need a bus pass. How much that cost?
Girl, MARTA's still a lot.
Well, how much is it?
I don't know how much. I know round trip is usually $725 for round trip.
Yes.
I mean, I'm pretty sure they have passes.
So every day you need a pass. So let's just say you spending $40 a month on a MARTA.
Let's just say it cost me $7.25 for a round trip on MARTA. That's more than I make an hour at $5.15.
So
that alone should be enough.
It is. But I think we haven't looked at it because the federal law supersedes it. But there are still companies that still can pay $5.15 because it's a state law, and it's not like, you know, the government.
Right.
Trump ain't gonna come down here and be like, why are you paying these people $5.15? Like,
yeah,
you know, it's really like, all right, you can pay $5.15. I don't know. It's
which is crazy because you would think usually a state law should supersede
the federal.
Yeah, like in a sense of it shouldn't be. You should be charging a little bit more versus less because it's a federal law.
Right.
But like you said, by the time you would have to file that at a federal court.
Yep.
Typically, someone who's making $5.15 an hour is not going to file anything.
Nobody to even know how to get that process started. Yep. But yeah, I mean
the fees alone just to get it started.
Yes, it ain't worth it.
Yeah, at all. Because it's like, I mean, you probably pay retainer fees for attorney, which is already astronomical.
Yep.
If you find someone who says like, it's okay, you can get my fees out of your settlement. Winnings. Exactly. But I still have to pay to file. Right. There's still court fees and stuff that I have to pay. Like, my lawyer isn't going to pay that for me.
Yep. It's, it depends on what type of lawyer you got too.
Yeah, that's true. A friend.
Yeah.
A real good friend.
Yeah.
Because I don't know too many. I'll be like, I'll pay all your fees and you can just get it to me out the settlement. Because what if you lose? I done lost out on all my money. I basically did not even pro bono work. This is just, I just paid for you to make a fool out of me.
Yes. You made a fool out of me.
It's that last line that be like, tell me why.
Right. Tell me why. But yeah, I think Georgia definitely needs to evaluate that. Now I'm surprised that Mississippi and Louisiana don't have. So they mean people could just work for free. I mean, what does that mean if because they don't have a lot? Well, I guess it's just they honor the federal law. Whatever the government say, that's what it is.
I think whenever you don't have a state law around anything, it automatically goes to the federal law.
Well, I think we have either between 12 and 15 states that are actually changing, that are upping their minimum wage next year.
Probably New York because it's so high.
I know California is up in there.
Makes sense.
I think Virginia, I don't know where Virginia is coming to my mind, is up in theirs. But we have between 10. I
think New York is 10 an hour. But it makes sense because literally, I mean, that's probably still not even going to cover where you live. Right. Unless you're living with a family of 10.
Right. Which is normal in New York.
Yes, it is.
But yeah, I think we have 10 to 15 states that are upping their minimum wage, their state minimum wage, next year. So like a lot of them are putting, better rates. So yeah, I think, you live in Georgia, it's time to move around because this ain't it, like. I
mean, we were just praising Georgia too. That's so crazy about the military laws they have, and now they try to pay you First of all, $5.15, not $5, but $5.15. And that's something you need to place up front when you interviewing someone. It's just like, hi, my name is such and such. I'm a recruiter.
I will not work
this is the role, and it is paying $5.15.
Right.
Do you want to proceed?
They cannot be using a recruiter with a job for $5.15 though.
First of all,
I'm sure
I don't care who they use it. It's a waste of my and their time.
Yes, I gotta find a company that's paying $5.15 so I can figure out why, how, and why you still working here.
It has to be a job that has you can get tips,
commission,
or commission, one of the two. I mean, that's the only way I could see myself making $5.15, and it has to make sense. The commission or tips have to balance out me making on a consistent basis over $5.15.
Right, that's crazy. Well, Georgia, I think, I just think it needs to be a red flag that needs to be, brought up to the state. Our state representatives need to get on that because if everybody else is moving along Why isn't Georgia moving on?
And we brought so many things into Atlanta in itself.
Yes.
Like, maybe not talk about all of Georgia, but we just literally brought so many. You look at Cobb County.
Yeah.
And you look at the new stadium that we just built. Like, bring a lot of
515
businesses
for the
in
concessioners.
here. I mean, I don't understand. I don't.
Well, I think, and again, it goes back to it's a good business practice to have cheaper labor wages, just like China's getting all the business.
Right.
So, I mean, I think it should become, a boycott where people don't buy stuff from the state of Georgia until they lift, the labor, the wages.
It's crazy. Did you hear about the merger with SunTrust and BB&T?
No.
So, so there was a merger. So they said it was a merger. I think it was an acquisition.
Of course.
Because, first of all, the CEO of BB&T is now the CEO of the new, it's going to be called Truist.
Okay.
Yes, spelled IST. I already feel like I need to switch banks. Because I feel like they were trying to say Truist, like EST.
Right.
And they were like, let's just put IST. I don't know. So they merged it, but they're moving. SunTrust headquarters was here in Georgia. And I think BB&T was in South Carolina somewhere. And they decided to move it to Charlotte.
Oh, wow.
So they'll still have like regional offices here. But the CEO for SunTrust ended up being like a senior VP, so like a step down from the CEO.
Right.
But it's just interesting because I kept thinking, why would they move it out of Atlanta?
Right.
And I'm pretty sure Keisha, the mayor, is
right.
They were huge. They had the SunTrust. I don't know what's going to happen to the SunTrust part.
But that's what I'm saying. What?
Yep.
Not only that, but SunTrust has like a lot of headquarter locations here in Charlotte. So I used to be, SunTrust is actually one of my clients when I was recruiting. And we actually were recruiting for most of the positions here in Atlanta because they have 2 headquarter locations here. And then we also had Charlotte, and there was an area in Florida for SunTrust where they did like,
they have like little regional offices that have different specialties.
Yes, so that's crazy. I did not know that.
I have a friend, she works.
Yeah, because I think it was collections in Florida, and then in Charlotte, I think that's where they had their mortgage people in Charlotte.
Yeah, I have a friend. She was working in Atlanta for their she's still working there for their legal and compliance, and so she's transferring to Charlotte.
Wow. Look at how many people are about to lose jobs on both ends. Wow.
Yep.
Or maybe it was Raleigh. I gotta
remember. Riley.
Yes.
Topic of the day.
What happened, man?
Oh, it's time for that topic of the day.
Guess who?
Nah, folks, what we talking about? It's the topic of the day.
So, have you ever got like a bad review? Like a performance? This bitch, I don't even know how you had a job or ever kept a job.
Man.
So like all of my career, I've never received a bad review. Like, I never received one, so I wouldn't even know how to react if I did receive one. Like, I wouldn't know. Like, I probably would definitely shut down because I know I was fucking up. I just hope that my supervisor just forgot that I fucked up.
I cannot.
But yeah, like, I never got fired. I quit before I got fired. I never been written up. I've been close to written up. Like, I'm the person that when it's time to get your shit together, you got a month, you got 4 weeks to get your shit together. I'm gonna get my shit together. I'm the one that be like, okay, Jenna,
So you're a good employee.
I am. I am a good ass employee, bro. I'm a good employee, dog. Everybody.
Cause you know what? It's funny because my dad used to tell me this all the time. Those that fuck up move up. Have you ever heard that?
So I need to start fucking up.
I'm not saying that you need to start fucking up, but good employees just don't. You're good because you want to stay 20 years in that position.
No, I don't.
But I'm saying that's what they think. Like, most good employees,
they want to stay. Yeah.
What good employees, really just be moving up the charts.
Yeah, because I don't know, like, even the new managers that we got, them motherfuckers done fucked up. Like, you know how rumors go around, they about to fight somebody, and you got a whole management position. So, like, in my reviews, do I need to ask my supervisor, like, am I being too perfect? Because I'm over the job,
right?
And I'm taking the steps to, you know, go to the next level.
Right.
But do I need to start fucking up?
Mm-hmm.
Cause half these people that you be like, you don't even know how to do this.
Mm-hmm.
How the fuck you?
Yeah. Because you gotta think about it. Most of the people that are over you aren't qualified.
Oh God.
So they like people like you because you're a good employee, you're on time, you do your work, you know what you're doing, you can train these motherfuckers that don't know what they're doing. They need you to stay where you are. But when you start messing up and they know you're a good employee, they start moving you around.
Mm-hmm.
So, that's how I always tell people with performance evaluations. It's just somebody that sits high and looks low. They can tell you where you at and where you about to go. Basically, they're like, all right, you fucking up, okay? We need you to either clock in or clock out, and you need to decide like what's your career path. Because a lot of times when you fuck up, they're trying to figure out why are you here?
Yeah.
What do you want to do? What's your future?
Are you over it?
Yeah. So they're trying to figure out if they like you, how can they keep you? And if they ain't studying you, how can they get rid of you?
So I'm likable. That's why they have it.
Right. So they're just like, oh, she cool. Like, we can keep her around. Like, you know what I'm saying?
No, bitch.
But you got to position yourself as such. And I'm not telling you to go, you know, be a trash employee. But I'm just telling you, you got to make yourself noticeable. Mm-hmm. Noticeable people, what they say, women that make history hardly follow the rules or something like that.
Something like that.
You just gotta position yourself. Like with performance reviews, a lot of people do shut down. A lot of people do take them the wrong way. But I think you gotta look at it as, you know, a self check or, you know, a light check, as if you're in a car and it's time for maintenance. The maintenance light come on and it's counting down to get this oil change. Like, it's just time for you to get in position and figure out, you know, what's your next step. Is this time for you to fine tune who you are so you can start moving around the company, or you need to start trying to find you another vehicle, or you need to start finding you another job? Okay. And we also get too vested into how we feel instead of what we know. Like, I know I've been fucking up, or I know I've been doing the wrong shit. You know what I'm saying? Or I feel like this whole hating on me.
It's always, man, that bitch mad, man, that bitch always didn't like me. Always didn't like me. So how do you deal with receiving, I guess, since like now you're an entrepreneur, your evaluation is based off your customers' needs,
partnerships, sales,
all that. Like, how would you give advice to people that's in your shoes versus me in corporate America?
I would say if you're not getting feedback, then you're doing yourself a disservice.
Because everybody should get feedback.
Everybody should get feedback.
What to improve on.
Yep. Not only that, but what if you're giving something that people don't need?
Yeah.
Or your customers are not interested in, or it's trash. Like, you could be really selling something that's super trash, and people are like, she cool, I just bought it because she cool. You know what I'm saying? Do you really want that type of customer? Because a lot of people don't think you cool, and they're not going to buy from you. So, you know, just as an entrepreneur, I always do a self-evaluation. Like, once a year, I'm just going down, like, my attendance, my work ethic. I just go through my own performance evaluation and do a self-evaluation. Because if I'm not honest with myself in this world or in this realm of life, then I'm not going to be a real boss. Like, I'm not going to be a millionaire. I'm not going to run a $1 billion company. Because believe it or not, CEOs get performance reviews by the board. The board of directors give them a performance review. So if you don't think the CEOs of your companies aren't getting performance reviews,
definitely is.
They are.
Because if you're not doing your job, that shit gonna be messed up. Your manager, they getting reviews on what you doing. And
it goes downhill.
Yeah. And I feel like they should, I guess your manager should be able to tell you, like, okay, this is what you need to improve in. And you know, you write on whatever y'all have. Say, this is what the plan is going to be. And y'all come together. Say, okay, this is the action plan. she's gonna have 2 months or whenever the next evaluation is to get her shit together, or bitch, she gonna get written up or something like that.
Right. But then also, they're not talking about the success of you too. Like, where do you see yourself in a year? So the next time you have a performance review, where do you see yourself? If your manager isn't having those type of conversations with you,
you need to check your manager.
I really hope that's not a company you're trying to grow with.
Yeah.
Because they don't have a position for you, they don't have anything for you to go to the next level, or they just don't see you going anywhere.
Right.
So you need to strike that conversation and say, you know, well, where can I be in a year? You know, or even if you're successful. Yeah, even if you're successful with your performance reviews and you're scoring high, you're getting your 2% increase or whatever. Mm-hmm. Are you engaging them into your success path? You know what I'm saying? Like, all right, in 2 years, I want to be a manager. How are they going to help you get there? That is the time to talk to them about, you know, where you're going. And then also add a little pressure. Like, hey, I've been here 5 years.
I need you to be an advocate for me. Like, I need you to help me. Like, if I come to you and say, listen, this is what I need you to do for me. I already reached out. I need you to do something. Put in a good something. And if you're not getting that, from them, you need to take it to their boss.
Yeah.
Because it's a part of their job.
Yep. To make sure that you have a success plan.
Yeah, it's a part of their job.
Yeah, so it's just, I mean, performance reviews, people do be in their feelings, you know what I'm saying? And I'm not taking it away from nobody, because I've been there. You know, I was legit getting performance reviews and, you know, sitting in there looking crazy at 17, being held to a standard as a mature adult, and it matured me in a lot of realms, you know what I'm saying? Because if I didn't have that, I wouldn't internalize who I am. I wouldn't know what type of employees I'm looking for now.
Right.
Or, you know what I'm saying? Like, so it just, I just say, like, take it, internalize yourself, take a day off, take a week off after your performance reviews, regardless if you did good or bad. Like, just become in tune with yourself, see where you're trying to be within the company. Don't get upset with your managers. I beg people, like, not to get upset with your managers. Like, I know it's hard,
especially when they're not doing their job.
Yeah,
that would make it even worse. You be like, you don't even know what you doing,
right?
But it's like you said, like, it's always a redemption, and it's just like a wake up call to be like, okay, you know what you need to do,
right?
Are you strong? Like, are you strong enough to get to that point, or you gonna let them like bitch you out,
right?
Because that's what they're doing.
Yeah, because at that point, if you like, well, I don't even need that fucking job. It's like, okay,
you do need
quit.
that. Yeah, because you do need it.
Quit then.
You ain't got another one. Because them folks don't care. Because they're going to find the next person to replace you.
Yep. And it's not hard to find a replacement. It's not hard to find another you.
It's really
You know what I'm saying? As much as we talk about how irreplaceable we are, it's not hard. Like, the way of the world is right now, and the way companies are going so virtual and so mechanical with technology and things of that sort, like, bro, we all replaceable. So don't get so caught up into your feelings that you miss what's going on in your life. Because a lot of times when you have performance reviews, it really be God talking to you. The universe trying to
tell you something, like,
the universe
God, show me a sign. This is your sign.
This is it.
This is
let it go.
Yeah.
Let it go. Let it go. Let it go.
Yes, this is the sign. I definitely agree.
Yes.
It's definitely that wake up call.
Yeah. So don't miss your wake up call.
Because I ain't missing mine.
Because you in your feelings.
Let it go. Let it go.
I hope I pass. I better pass. Maybe I should have just walked out. I swear I ain't hanging with them no more. But if I don't pass, I ain't got to pay child support.
It's my baby mama. I'm on child support. She get welfare checks, but I stay in court.
Nah. I'ma pass. Fuck!
Like, bro, did you
Drug test story. Drug test story.
Did you hotbox in the car?
I hope not. Not over 30.
Yeah,
like, over 30 still hotboxing.
Bitch, that shit get in your mom.
Your kids gotta get in the car. Like, I just...
You can't hotbox. At work, though, you can't do no lunch break hot box.
Nah, you definitely can't. That is so dangerous.
That's when you really just don't give a damn.
You don't care if you hot boxing at work on your lunch break.
Man.
I just don't get this day and age. I'm old.
It's different. It's a different time.
Definitely.
Now, I will hit the blunt on my lunch break, though. But
outside the car.
Right. Ain't no hot boxing. And you got to make sure you wash your hands.
Like 1,000 wishes.
Right. I'm like, what?
Try to cover up the mid.
Right. This person go wash your hands.
Niggas had all type of cologne.
You gotta wear gloves.
Because you gonna smell just like it.
Oh, you gonna smell just like it.
You gotta put on a suit.
That's why I just be day drinking, so.
Hey.
Exactly. You don't have them problems.
But you don't drink no more, so it don't matter.
Who don't drink no more?
I don't have no lunch work in real life.
Man, don't let that girl fool
she drinks
you.
soon as she wake up.
I gotta make a lunch break. Nah, because I got a 3-year-old that like to be in everything. So it's just a habit I don't have. Right. Like, bruh.
Hey, let me tell y'all about this drug test.
What happened
last week? We gotta talk about Rebecca.
Cedric Owens.
It be so many, bro. Like
so many though.
These folk be really be sending our drug test stories, like for real. Like
I never had no Rebecca on this show.
We might have we had a Rebecca? I feel like we did.
It just be too many. Like folks be really out here taking real life drug tests.
And some of them we talk to that we can't even get to.
Yeah, they be flat.
It be like that.
Big cap.
Big cap.
Oh, that.
But Cedric Owens. So this was probably the most interesting one I had heard because the nigga had nobody to get the piss from.
Oh yeah, this the pit bull boy.
But he bred pit bulls. So he used some pit bulls' pee for a drug test.
Yeah,
I still don't know
weird.
how he got the pee. Like, what was his way?
Wasn't even a lot.
Right. Like, did you have to get several pit bulls pee to fill it up? Like,
That's
what
what I'm thinking. Because I don't think they...
And he breed them, so...
But what's the... So did he pass?
The nigga passed.
No way.
The nigga
He
passed.
lying,
Honestly,
bro.
I probably...
He lying.
I don't think he a
No
nigga.
way.
I don't know if he a nigga.
He
But he
not.
passed.
Okay.
He's definitely not.
Hey, so
Guess
maybe...
what? Race it in.
Hey, so maybe dog piss isn't far from human piss. Like, I don't know.
No.
I gotta Google it.
Well, yeah,
Yo.
because no.
And it might have been a weak ass
never-
clinic that he went to.
It
I
could
don't
have been,
know.
but it's public.
Been in
Publix.
Hoganville. They probably wouldn't use Concentra down there.
But you know it's
His family probably worked out.
Oh yeah, he probably
The
probably got a
neighbors-
whole uncle. Yeah, you're right.
He might be
neighbors
capping
probably-
too. You know, some of these folks might be capping.
Of course.
And then you said her whole family do drugs, so
Yeah, like, no, they full of scam. No, I ain't gonna say call them full of scammers.
yeah, we probably got listeners from Loganisville. You tripping?
Sorry.
He probably listening.
I'm so judgmental.
Man, human pee. You are.
Hey, he might. I mean, shit. I got a dog, and I know he ain't smoking that. I need to know if it
JJ,
works for
don't
real.
do it. Find out.
Go
first.
get the Dollar Tree thing, bro.
Oh, test him.
Yes.
Test it out. Why both of us said oh at the same
Eureka.
Right.
We're gonna find out.
Ah.
We're gonna find out this nigga not drug free. Like, nigga, when you be smoking
What happened?
without me?
A whole light bulb that popped up on him in his head. It says the only difference between dog urine and human urine is that they come out of different species. Otherwise, it's next to impossible to tell them apart.
What?
Unless you have the urine chemically
Right. I don't even know what it
Another
is.
side.
That ain't the word either.
Actualized.
Dog urine contains water, bacteria,
Why we was both staring at each other?
uric acid, and dog hormones, and ammonia. That's why it be so strong.
And ammonia.
Yeah. But, so that's what I'm saying. I'm sure when they sampled it and it had that high level of ammonia in there, they was like,
but they got
right. I'm sure
they got
enough
calcium,
allowed.
sodium, carbohydrates, all in dog urine. Especially if you feed them good
good
filter water.
They say dog urine good for you. No.
Well, what's the next? What the next shit?
Thank you. I'm about to hang. Look, I'm about to hang. I'm about to close this bitch out.
Hey,
Boy,
you start talking about the vitamins and minerals. It got vitamin
out of
C,
Chrome.
vitamin D.
I heard it was good for you. Put it on your face.
Right, calcium,
It do
antioxidants.
say got electrolytes in dog pee.
I'm done.
That's Gatorade here. What you talking about?
Put it in your hair. That's Gatorade.
Good for your scalp, bitch.
I'm so done.
Boy, you try that do dog pee on your hair, brother.
Right.
They bring them
Put it on before your condition.
Got all my pimples out the way. You remember how my face was breaking up? Cleared it up the same day.
I'm so done.
Not tested on animals.
Right.
Use the whole pit bull pee.
You know, Johnny got shot in his heart.
Oh man.
I put a little dog pee on it.
I
Closed right on up.
So done.
It closed right on up.
Nigga, mutant.
Right. Shit.
Hey, but
Half
you
women,
passed.
half dog.
So now we know. We learned something new today.
No.
Pit bulls save lives, y'all.
You can pass with
No, say job.
dog pee.
Shit, saved her life too.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, his life. Because they need that job in public because they could afford some more drugs.
True. They need the grocery baskets.
They put the dogs in when they had the puppies.
Right.
Since they breeding them.
Now he work there, he can get them out to work. Are you dying over there?
My throat, I don't know what. I think I swallowed this
Some
candy. I went down the wrong
dog
pipe.
pee.
Hey now, watch yourself.
He gonna go drink some of his dog
Make
pee.
you
with
cocktails of dog pee.
Alright. We back. So the next drug test story.
Drug test story.
Hey.
It's too early for JJ.
It is.
But you got some water behind you, bro.
I know, but it's still. So you know you be trying to cough, but you be trying to cough cool, and you don't get it all out. And then you like, let me just give it the real cough and clear and get.
Get it all out.
And then your eyes be water.
Yeah, get from the balls up.
Like they be at the doctor.
Right.
That little fake cough.
The doctor be like, The doctor be like,
Cough. Turn your head and cough.
play cough.
What's this little bitch shit you got going on?
Right. Whatever your doctor said that. Nigga, you better cough like a man. You gotta be cough like a little bitch. What happened? Your doctor
Nigga be mad as hell.
There we go. Cough like a man. Got 90-year-olds coughing like better than you.
Not 90-year-old.
You get ready. You got a doctor appointment tomorrow.
Right. Here we go. All right, now we're back.
Good God.
Dang,
That
y'all,
excess skin.
y'all pray for me. Some candy in my damn throat.
Did I tell you that old ass candy I told you?
Hey, she just gave me some damn nerd, damn nerd from 1980. So I don't know what I just ate.
That shit set your head down.
I got my eyes watering.
That candy still from 2 Octobers ago.
That bit vintage, circa
What happened?
Halloween.
A throwback Halloween.
Throwback Halloween, man. That's back when Men in Black came out. Alright.
But Will Smith on there.
Right.
Not coming down. Bro, what?
I'm trying to pull it together. That candy was spicy, man.
I laced that bit, that way.
Damn.
That fool said it was spicy.
That's that old. That's that mold.
With no flavor on that candy.
She said just mold on that. Damn.
Mold like hell.
Alright.
That's
Chandra
his body
Vernon.
rejecting it.
Yeah.
Right.
You
Yeah.
got that good immune system.
And targeted the poison ASAP. Hey, boy. Spit that out.
Damn, bro. You got it good. You an organ donor? Blood type. You need some of that blood. Never get sick. Soon as.
Look at his body. Just lay out. We gonna move on. No drug test story today. JJ out for that count, y'all.
Yeah.
We'll be back next week, though. Alright, y'all. If you are not, please make sure that you're following us on social media. FCK Work Podcast, Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, all that dope stuff. Website, fuckworkpodcast.com, fckworkpodcast.com. Alright, everybody, body heads. Jenna, you gonna close us out with a word prayer?
I sure am. Make
Yes,
sure you
come on, God.
If y'all in the car, you don't have to close your eyes because I don't want y'all to die.
Right.
All right. Head bow. Let's do it. Lord, as I start this day, let me remember how blessed and lucky I am to be in my job.
Amen.
Remind me to be grateful for the work that I do, the people I meet, and the wage that I receive.
Yes.
Keep me cooperative with my colleagues and friendly to the people I serve.
Please, God.
But if one motherfucker try me today,
Whoa.
it's gonna be they ass.
Wait a minute.
I'm sorry, y'all. Let me reel it back. I'm sorry, Lord. I apologize. Forgive me. Bring it back in.
Yes.
Woosah.
Back to the Lord.
If I have to complain, make me think of the common good and later of my own welfare.
Yes.
Help me to be honest in my dealings and responsible in the tasks that are assigned to me.
Yes.
Make me aware that in my work, I bring your work to completion.
Yes, God.
In the name of Jesus, I pray.
Amen.
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 Amen. Hallelujah.
Hallelujah.